I think one of the issues is I'm not sure how far the contract agreements have gone and if anything's been signed off. But what is clear to me is that your say method for consultation is a sham. It's not easy to use. It's almost like push polling, and you can't actually address the problems properly. The whole process, I think, is corruptible for the reasons that Monique mentioned, in that there's no weighting about who's voting. I think that, in my view, the council should have taken more control of this issue. It is our parklands, it's not a development site, and the council should have been driving how this development occurred, and it's a lost opportunity. In many ways, the developers or government bodies can be really duplicitous and say, oh, you know, we can't put the RAH back on the same site, or we can't build the swimming pool on the site. It is always possible to do something differently. If you direct a planner or an engineer or an architect, you're paying the bills, you direct them. You say the pool has to stay open, it has to be functioning. We can build a new pool on the car park, and we'll have a temporary car park on the grass nearby, and then we'll reconstruct it and move on. Or it can go to a different site. I don't think that those your say systems allow a credible consultation, meaningful debate, and have reliable answers at the end.
I couldn't agree with you more, Jane.
Actually get what you want. Now, I've been in a position to be technically the owner of technically the owner of the Halifax Street Depot, which was council owned, and the North Adelaide Art School. With the Halifax Street Depot, we went out to consultation, we decided the height, we decided the scale, we decided the look. We locked in heritage conservation of the chimney and the incinerator. We locked that in and found a design for a cafe, the Greek on Halifax, and then it was sold. When I was in the minister, I found on election that I actually owned the North Adelaide Art School, and they put it up for sale, and they'd chosen a price, and I withdrew it. I said, we are not selling it on the market to the highest bidder, because I don't want to inherit a disaster. I went back to the council, I went back to the community, we got an agreed design, we did a PAR, we put it on the market, and we got more money, because the developer knew it was locked in, it was a promise, and we had a condition. You don't do this development, you don't get the land. I actually feel really strongly about conflict of interest. I'm the chair of a lot of boards, and I know there are some people that say, oh, well, you know, the councillor will make up their own mind and decide whether they've got a conflict of interest. I sit in the chair, I eyeball the people, and I say, excuse me, I believe you have a conflict of interest and might like to withdraw your chair. You actually have to lead from the chair and make sure that you're not embarrassed. It doesn't matter if they get prosecuted. I wouldn't want to be the Lord Mayor and be embarrassed by a member of council who were in there when they shouldn't be. That's the first issue. The other issue about consultation in communities that really upsets me, and I'll be frank, I don't live in North Adelaide, I live near Whitmore Square. But there's this story out there that the North Adelaide residents are the problem. And I'm
and we should be punished.
Yes, I'm enraged that there are some members of council and their friends here and there who want to demonise residents. I don't understand it. You're the electors. Why would a group of people want to demonise the people who vote, and worse still, demonise those who represent them properly? Because they've also demonised the councillors, and then I think this is at the root of this idea that, oh, it's a capital city, we can't have residents. Well, of course you can have residents. Every great city in the world has residents, and they're capital cities of New York and Paris and Rome. They have residents. Why wouldn't we have residents in our CBD? We have residents in our CBD, and every member of council wants to increase the number of residents. They want tower blocks, they want, you know, upmarket apartments, they want residents. And yet the North Adelaide residents, the best informed, the longest resident population,